Welcome back, everybody. No Christmas, no New Year's. It's all behind us and done. 2021 is here on our butts right now, and it's time for High Slide Racing League back from vacation, invading Michigan International Speedway. Yeehaw! We're going to see drafting. We're going to see door knocking, beating and banging. We're going to see all kinds of good stuff here at this big track. Grab something to drink, get something to eat. Get your butt back in here and watch this broadcast with Bobby from the lobby, MaxspeedTV. We're going to be here for 2 hours and nothing but pure excitement. Let's get the national anthem out of the way and let's get into the racing. We will be back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
Welcome back, everybody. High Slide Racing League, invading Michigan International Speedway, getting into the qualifying time right now. Let's take a peek at some of the guys. There's the 90 machine. Christian Converse. Even I can't screw that name up. It's so easy, huh? 175 mile an hour running around. This is open qualifying. So what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. That means drafting. They can draft off each other out here to get the best qualifying lap that they can, but they cannot touch each other. If they do, that lap will not count. Take a look at Steven Doziak. The 05 machine. He is not supporting my donut truck. Instead, he's got another one, and I believe I'm pretty sure I think he likes fat chicks. Well, who doesn't, huh? Queen made a hit #1 song off of him, so why can't we like him, am I right? The 89 machine. He's already threw one lap in here already. Joshua Garthright. Right, just like that. James Santoyo pops in with the quick one of 39.512. Like I said, you can watch all these guys as you are seeing them right now. They are definitely drafting with each other. This track can draft. You can get a whole lot of momentum going. Tires, not that big of a deal. You take care of them, they're going to last you for a while. It's staying in that draft. That's exactly what everybody wants to do. I like to thank everybody and welcome everybody out in YouTube land right now. Everybody's having a great time. I hope you had a great New Year, Christmas, and all that good stuff. Nice to see everybody back. Appreciate all the kind words. I miss you guys just as much as you supposedly miss me. Greg Holt. I am told that he is the Hall of Famer. Greg Holt. So we're going to see if he can live up to his words. I know he's got the second highest qualifying run of 39.350. He's still going to he's got enough time, 6 minutes. He can probably try a little bit better, but no need to. Christian Converse is running your top cat right now. By the way, for all those who likes to watch me broadcast, apparently some people, they have a drinking game out because of me, because whenever I say the word cats, they take a drink. Don't ask me why, but apparently it's a college thing, I guess, and they think it's pretty funny. So if you have a beer or something to drink in front of you, every time I say that word, have a drink, and let's see how you feel towards the end of this broadcast tonight. You hear me? Anyway, just to let you know what's going on here, you're looking at 100 laps here at Michigan. You're also looking at around 40, 50 lap tire windows when they start to fade off a little bit. Now, their fuel window is going to be between 20 and 22 laps, and that just depends. If you're pushing, or you're the pusher or the pushy, that's obviously going to be different for both of them. Roughly 20, 22 laps. 5 minutes, 31 seconds left. Your #1 qualifier is still sitting pretty right here, and that is the 98 now. Anthony. Not even trying the last name. Ain't even gonna happen, Captain. We're just calling him Anthony. And in the 98 machine, he is the guy to beat right now. And he was just beaten again by Christian Converse. So that's what we're looking at for the time being, folks. Holly Coulter, let me see. Good luck to all, especially my son, Michael. Michael, where you at, Michael? Let's take a look and find out where Michael is here. There he is. And that's my buddy. And why is he my buddy? Well, take a look at that. He's got some handsome devil on the side of that truck. A little guy right there in a round circle. Man, what a handsome looking guy he is. Anyway, that's the MaxspeedTV. That's his version of the broadcasting here. We certainly appreciate him doing that for us. It looks sharp. I like it. A little word for the wise. If anybody puts a scratch on that truck, I will bring them into the broadcast and I will rip them a new one. Leave my truck alone. He's my man, Michael Coulter. We'll see what happens. So far, he's doing a darn good job. He's qualified 9th. There's not a thing wrong with that, and he's still running. Anybody out here on YouTube, they got anybody they want to talk to, say hi to, wish good luck for, holler at, cuss at, whatever you want me to do to them. You tell me, and I'll pass it right along to these guys. That way, when they're watching it on the broadcast, they'll be able to see it. And by then, me and you are done and gone, and we ain't got to worry about it. But I'm up the game for anything. Just remember, though, this particular track, folks, you definitely want to take care of your tires, and they'll last you a long time. But, man, do you have to draft. You got to be able to get right up in there. Fuel mileage could play a huge part of this race, too. Now, they do have one fast repair, one free get out of the pits card, if you want to call it that. Their stages are going to be 30 and 60. 30 will be cautioned, 60 will not have a caution. So we'll take a look at that before the night's over with, too. Let's talk about green flag pit stops, if you want to. You probably will be seeing green flag pit stops. That's always an interesting thing. Taking a look at some of these guys that are still out here running. Where's my other little buddy at? One of the greatest interviewers of all time, I have to tell you. Who am I talking about? Right here. Joseph Kazi. Man, hopefully he'll at least get in the top 3 tonight and we can interview him. You folks will be in for one heck of a treat. I'll promise you. About 2 minutes left to go in this bad boy. Jeremy Gibbs looks like he's going to be the 16th fastest right here. Will Cannon, the 10th fastest, and the 08 machine. Keep an eye on him. He gets around this track pretty darn well, too. There's quite a few guys out here that can get around this and get the job done. Where's the other ones at? There's a lot of them in here. 100 laps of this bad boy. So remember what I said. This is probably going to come down to a pit strategy and a fuel run. Definitely fuel will be involved in this whole thing before it's over with. It's usually the way it works in these big tracks like this. There's a 24 good-looking machine he's got right there. That is one Jason Miz. He is 12th quickest. Andrew Schroeder, he's 6th quickest here tonight. Good to see him getting a nice run in. Anyway, real quick, I was going to go to a commercial, but you know what? Forget it. You guys are stuck listening to me. We got about less than a minute to go here, and we're going to be able to fire this puppy off. Like I said, if you get an opportunity, hop over to MaxspeedTV. Check us out. Give us a thumbs up if you like us. We're sitting around 8,400, I think, subscribers, something like that. But if you like what you're seeing tonight, give us a thumbs up. Makes these guys happy and makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. You know how it goes. Certainly appreciate all that. 30 seconds left. And we will be able to get this show on the road. Get all my cameras, get everything set so I can't screw nothing up. Come on, way back here. You notice all these guys are sitting here and they've already pitted. They've already ran their qualifying laps and they're ready to rock and roll. All right, let's get the show on the road here, shall we? Again, real quick, just to let you know, 100 miles, Michigan. Tire, around 40, 50 laps. Fuel window, 20 to 22 laps. And your whopping pit road speed. Everything is going to be based tonight on who can draft, pit road strategies, 2 tires, 4 tires, whatever. Staying out of trouble. That's a big thing here. They can get bunched up pretty good together. When they can, well, it can get ugly. Just got to stay out of trouble really quick. Let's do this. Qualifying number 1, the 90 machine, Kristen Converse. The number 3, the Hall of Famer himself, Greg Holt. Starting row number 2, 88, Joseph Kazi. The 13 in the Toyota machine beside him of Andrew. Ain't about to say the last name. I get in trouble when I screw him up. Row number 3, the 79, James Santoyo. The 48 beside him, Andrew Schroeder. Starting in row number 4, the 98 of Anthony. Wow. 00, Scott Williams beside him. Row 5, the number 1. My pick, Michael Coulter Jr. This guy is exciting to watch. One thing, when he races, it is not boring at all. Also, looks like beside him is going to be the 08 of Will Cannon. Row number 6, the 25 of Brad Dove. Beside him, the 24, one Jason Miz. Row number 7, the 14, Nathan Aldridge. The 89 beside him of Joshua Garthright. Row number 8, Evan works for me. 16, Jeremy Gibbs. Row 9 to 56, Adam Gardner. Beside him, the 37 of James McCarson. Row number 10 to the 82 of Donnell Williams. 55, Steven Doziak Jr. For a long time, I was calling him Dozak. It is Doziak. So I actually got that right. Row number 11 to 29, Kevin Dampier. Or Kevin, as I like to call him. The 33 beside him of Garrett Velez. Velzy. Get it right, Bobby. He pays you. Row number 12 is 075. Mr. Watts. The 67, Doug Salon. Oh, no, wait. I'll get this. Hang on. He just told me. Doug Solomons. That's right. Like the Bible, I believe. Row number 13, last but not least, it is me. That's right, Bobby Johnson. Because I came into this thing all wrong. I shouldn't even be in here, but I am. So I'm going to say my name. By the way, that's a pretty good-looking guy right there. That is everybody right here. They will be getting ready. They are going to be heading out. Just as soon as I get things squared away. Yep, now we're good to go. We're going to watch them. Everybody, anything to say, let me know. I'll tell these cats you ain't got to worry about it. We'll pass it right along. Give us a shout out. Let us know where you're from. Let us know how you're doing. I like to chat with everybody out here and broadcast at the same time and try to run all these cameras and stuff. Jack of all trades and a master of nothing. All right, here we go. Getting ready to get this thing down. Gonna start it out. 100 laps, folks, like I said. Should be a darn good time. Just to let you know, real quick. Well, maybe I will. Hang on. For some reason, why my timing screen is not happy with me, and I don't know why. Okay, these guys got to get in line for me here, so that's what's got to happen. They're still working on it. And here we go, green flag. Let's get the show on the road right off the get-go. And we've already got some pushing going on. Converse down on the bottom. He has got an entire rear view mirror of Kazi right there in the number 2 spot. Pushes him out there, gets him out into the front. Just a little bit of breathing room already. These trucks should get up to around 180 mile an hour plus roughly when they get moving right along here. Hall of Famer Greg Holt sitting there in the number 3 spot, driving the number 3, along 79 of James Santoyo beside him in the 4 machine. The 42 down on the bottom, making a little bit of a move. And I do believe Will Cannon right there in the 08 also. There's the 13 of Andrew and the Lamborghini machine. I used to have a replica I built. I love that paint scheme on that truck. It's sweet. A lot of new paint schemes out here. They're actually mixing things up a little bit. Talk about a little bit of tight racing. This is what I was telling you guys about, if you notice. A lot of drafting going on right here, especially in this big track like this. They can do a lot of pushing and a shoving. Mom and Dad out here is watching. And who are they watching? Well, let me find them. The 98 machine. There you go, Mom and Dad. It says 98, but I'm pretty sure that's the 45 or the 42 is what he has right here. But I'm showing 98 on my screen. So, just to let you know, there he is. Running right along. Hanging out in that 10th spot. All the way up front. Still going on. Nothing's changed, really. Converse is leading the show, and he's got Kazi right there with him. Moving up in the world, Andrew Schroeder. Check it out, guys. Sitting in that 3rd spot right now. Will Cannon's moving his way on up a little bit, too. He's already in the 5th spot and looking very hard to take over the 4th spot. Let's go on back a little bit and see where we're at, guys, shall we? See what's happening back here. Some good racing going on way back right here. Joshua Garthright in the 89 machine. Like I said, there's one fast repair, one get out of the hits free card, if you want to call it that. So these guys are not afraid to take any chances. It is still early in the race, obviously, but not to worry, things is going to heat up. The 55 machine. It's hard to get used to this guy's paint job. He changed it on me. I'm showing 55, but he's got the 05. He's hilarious. And I don't know if I can see it, but let's take a look right here. If Mr. Gibbs gets close enough up to that truck in front of him, I'll be able to tell you what that sign says, but I think it says I love fat chicks. What a nut. But hey, if Queen can make a #1 song out of it, why can't he put it on his truck, right? Might be good luck. Everybody needs love in this world, especially now. Gibbs is kind of hanging back a little bit right here in that 20th position. Still all the way up front, doing some serious pushing, and my man, there he is up on the high side. Michael Coulter coming 9th. He's sitting in this 3rd spot, trying to take 2nd away up on the high side. Sporting that fine looking paint job. There it is, 3 wide, folks, already. We're only 7 laps into a 100-lap race. Yeehaw! This is what we like to see. Coulter Jr. up there, trying to take that lead on the high side. And the way this works is, it's simple. Everybody that's on that high side needs to be pushed past that lead guy on the bottom so he can drop down in front of him and get in what I call the rocking chair. What's that? That is the sweetest spot you can be possibly racing in a race, because #1, it's less chance of getting in any kind of trouble. And it looks like Mr. Converse up there realized that Coulter was getting a really good run on that high side, because he's jumped right up in front of him. Now he's going to drop all the way back down. Well, you can't block 2 of them at the same time, Mr. Converse, so one of them's going to have to give. And Coulter is right back up on that top side again. Is he going to be able to get past him this time? Yes, he is. The new leader. The MaxspeedTV paint job. Loving it. Kazi down there on the bottom in the 88 machine. being shoved around by the man himself, the old Hall of Famer, Greg Holt. This guy is so competitive that he would literally knock down his grandkids just to win something if they were racing. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. He loves to race, no matter what it is. Fastest person to eat lunch, eat supper, drink a glass of water, or whatever. I mean, everything's a competition. This guy loves competition. So keep your eye on him in that number 3 machine right there. Can you imagine seeing him in a grocery store having to get in groceries? Keith Hopkins, good luck to my friend. Scott in a 00 machine. Well, let's take a lookie. Where is he? And right there he is, the old Mountain Dew ride. He started 8th. He's sitting back here in the 20th position. Just hanging around. We've only got 11 laps out of 100 in the books. They're like little fireflies out here running around. PJ, Patrick John, 19th. Let's go number 1 truck. Looks like he's got quite a bit of fans going on. There he is. He ran up, he led a lap, he's hanging back out now into this 7th position. Probably checking to see what he's got, not wanting to burn up his equipment right away. Cossey's your number 1 guy right now, with Mr. Converse right there behind him, and Holt, that number 3 machine right there. Let's take a look. Let's ride along with Holt. He'll run right up on his bumper to let him know he's there. Patrick John said that Coulter is my cuz. And that's something else that they just brought to my attention. It's going to be kind of neat here. You're looking at lap 30 is going to be a caution. And you're going to get between 20 and 22 or so on your fuel stop. Some of them might be trying to save a little fuel too. Remember, there's all important points. Lots of points involved, especially when you're leading on a stage. All kinds of different ideas, different strategies they're going to have out here. Will Cannon right there still hanging in that 4th position. He's a strong runner. Schroeder doing a good job hanging on to that 5th spot out there. It's nice to see him run pretty good here. I'm certainly not going to tease him. Well, yeah, you know me. I'm going to. He's running better than his football team is, I can tell you that much. But hey, they're doing all right. They're going to get a pick. The 89 machine, Guthright's right there. He's trying to get that 5th position away. He's going to go down to the bottom and probably take it from him right here. He's certainly going to give it all he can give it. Coulter was up front, and he's back down here to the 8th position, but he's got a little bit of Mr. Jason Miz in his rearview mirror. Probably going to want to take that spot away from him if he can get up to him. And this is confusing. He's got a 42 on the side of his machine, but I'm scoring him as a 98. But there's Anthony hanging out in that 7th position. Still all the way up front. Everybody single file, the first 7 trucks. You've got Mr. Nathan Aldridge There he is in the 14 machine. He just came out of the pits, so he is pitted. The 05 or 55 on my screen of Steven Doziak. He's another one that came into the pits already. Kevin Damper was in about 4 laps ago. It will be pit time here eventually. 18. We'll have to wait and see what they're going to do. Everybody running single file like this. I mean, it's a freight train. About 183 mile an hour, roughly. $14 people watching out there. I appreciate all of you. I know these guys appreciate it. You are watching High Slide Racing League here in Michigan off of MaxspeedTV. And Kazi's got a complete rearview mirror of the front end of Mr. Converse there for a second. Looked like he was going to probably try to make a pass on him here, but Kazi decided to stomp the old gas pedal just a little bit harder. The QVC machine down here. Not seeing his number, just there he is. That's Adam Gardner. He's in 18th. He is 1 lap down. He is one of the guys that just came in already for his pits, and he's back out from being serviced. Looks like the first 13 of them that's running out here have not been into the pits yet. All these cats have not been in. When are they gonna go? Go up here and watch the leaderboard, see what they're gonna decide to do. Some of these guys have already headed out into the pits and heading their way back out. That will be right there. Mr. Hall of Famer himself, Mr. Holt, he's been in. Gardner's been in. And the 89 of Garth Wright, he's been in. Will Cannon's been in. Waiting to see what these guys are going to do. They should be coming in. And yep, here comes your leaders right now. They will give up the throne. Jason Miz is going to be shown your leader. Him and Doug Solomons. They are the only 2 cats, and I said cats if you're doing the game, have not pitted yet. And they should be coming in here this time, I would imagine. We'll see. Going to be close. Looks like he is headed in. Already Jason's in. Doug's heading his way. He's going to be coming in right now. And that's going to turn everything over to Mr. Kazi leading the show. You got to take care of your equipment out here. You do not want to burn it up quick. And your tires, they can go on you, and it can get slick. You got to be smooth. You got to hit your marks. And you got to try to save some fuel eventually. 23 laps out of 100 is in the books. We are caution-free so far. High Slide Racing League. Check them out. They also run a Sunday Night Cup League. If anybody's interested in that, hop in, let them know, sign up. Always room right here for the trucks. Now, one thing I didn't mention, and I guess I really should mention, is the going for the championship. Who's been qualified for it so far? Well, Mr. Kazi has. Will Cannon is another one. There's Nathan Aldrich. He is one. Jason Miz, Adam Gardner, Steven Doziak, Andrew Schrader, and Scott Williams. And then all the way back in the back, James McCarson. Those are the ones that are going for your championship as of right now. Hall of Famer Mr. Holt sitting in second spot in the number 3 machine. And that's another machine you can't hurt or damage. Why? Because he's got the MaxspeedTV logo on his back spoiler. Everybody is playing nice so far. We'll give them that. Will Cannon started 10th, hanging out in the 3rd position. Doing a pretty good job right there. Joshua Garthright started 14th up to the 4th position. Looks like he's got a really good running truck. He told me if anything happens to him tonight, he'll hop up in the booth with me. As of right now, he's motoring around here like he owns the place. He's doing a really good job hanging out in that 4th spot. Nathan Aldridge in the 5th position in that 14. And he has got a boatload of Christian Converse right there in his rearview mirror, but looks like he pulled away just a little bit from him. Seventh position, Andrew Schroeder. Evan Kelza, I have no clue on the last name. Forget it. Ain't gonna happen. But he's in the 8th spot. And Mr. Scott Williams in the 00. He is another one that's going for the championship. He is all over him. Let's take a look from the inside, see if he's going to be able to make a pass for it. He's sitting in 9th, and he would love to have that 8th spot from him up here. Doing everything he can. He'll get right up on him, and if he can get enough momentum, he will shoot down to the bottom. But he also likes to let him know that he's right there. If you miss your mark, man, they will. No, they'll stomp on you. I mean, they're there to take it from you. Gets a little nerve-wracking when you look in your rearview mirror and you see a guy right on your bumper all the time. That's what you want to do. You want to rattle their chain a little bit, make them miss their marks. As of now, though, he's hanging out at that 9th spot. Greg Holt, he's made the pass. He is up sitting here in number 1 position. He's also a chase contender. This guy has won everything but a beauty contest. He knows how to get around about anywhere. I'm not saying he's ugly or anything. I'm just saying he's not won a beauty contest that I'm aware of, but he's won everything else. Will Cannon in that number 2 spot. Another chase contender. He's definitely not letting Mr. Holt drive off into the sunset. He's staying right there with him. The 89 machine of Garthright, he is number 3. And that gap, though, you know, it's about a little over 2 seconds. If I can widen it out here, I can show you. All the way up there is your 1 and 2 guys. And right here comes 3, 4, and 5. So they are pulled away just a little bit, a little breathing room. All right, let's have a little fun now. Well, actually, we're not going to have no fun because right here comes your stage right off the get-go. Boom. Who's going to get it right now? Looks to me like Will Cannons took that stage. We'll have to see on that one. That's what it's showing. So he will be your stage 1 winner, Will Cannon. He's the man. All right, some guys got 11 laps, some guys got 16 laps. They got all different kinds of pit strategies going on right here. Let's see who's going to elect to come in for fuel or who's going to stay out for track position. We will wait and see once they catch up to the pace car or truck or whatever the heck it is out here. Appreciate everybody watching Max Speed TV. I am your host, Bobby, with a lot of hobbies. At least that's what my wife says if you ask. High Slide Racing League, coming from Michigan. $32 out of 100 in the books. The only caution is going to be thrown strictly for this stage. So everybody has been playing very nice together. The question is it going to stay that way? Anybody who's watching, you guys want to get into a truck league, check these guys out. They would love to have you. Good bunch of guys here. It is a fixed setup. And here they all come. Mr. Cannon bringing them down. Here's what I like to do, if I can do it. We'll sit right here and we'll watch them all come up, see who leaves first. Some's going for tires. I mean, if you're going to get all the fuel in there, you got time to change tires too, so why wouldn't you? That's what a lot of these guys will be doing. As you can see, the jacks going up in the air. Hopefully someday iRacing have all the pit crew guys doing it. You can see it in action. That'd be fun. Looks like Mr. Cannon's gonna beat them all out. Showing your top 5 right now. The 08, the 388, 89, and 48. Which you ask, who is that? Well, that's Mr. Will Cannon, Greg Holt, Kazi, Garth Wright, and Schroeder. Having a really good run tonight. 6 is going to be Converse. Nathan Aldridge up to the 14th spot. I'm sorry, the 7th spot, driving the 14 machine. Scott Williams, the 00 in the 8th. Steven Doziak Jr. in the 9th. Andrew in the 10th. And Jason Miz 11th. Michael Coulter Jr. hanging out in that 12th position. Jeremy Gibbs, 13. Anthony in the 14th. It says 99, but it's 42. That's what we're looking at. I was going to do a quick interview, but the pace car lights are already out, and the guys are getting staged up and ready to go again, and I don't want to bug them. We'll catch them next time around, though. I just changed over a little bit. Now we are broadcasting in the whopping 1440. I'm kind of curious if anybody out there can share the information to me. How is the broadcast looking? Nice and clear? Is it purdy? Trying to give you the absolute best that we can give you here at Max Speed TV. Holtz on the outside, and number 3, Will Cannon down here in the bottom. These two guys will be driving them out and bringing them to the green flag. "34 laps is in the books." Nice close-up shot here. They're all going to get nice and tight. We can throw a blanket over all of them. A green flag. Here we go. One more time, Michigan. Kazi taking the lead up on the high side. He's going to jump right up in front of Cannon, looks like. Thanks, Holly, and let me know it looks clear. I appreciate it. Whoa, trouble right there. Did they hang on to it? Looks like he did hang on to it. He's dropping back, but he did not lose it. We just caught just a far piece of that right there. He's got to gather it up and get it back together. It's got to stick him back into that 14th position. Now, I'm going to tell you what, folks. If that had been anybody else, we'd have had a caution right there. No doubt about it. Things is already getting serious right here. Schroeder is all over the 90 at Converse. He would love to get a hold of that spot. The 89 machine to Garthright looking for the second position from Kazi, and he's going to take it and slide it right up in front of him. Will Cannon seen him with a whole head of steam. He decided to hop up and try to join that a little bit so they wouldn't pass him. Getting quite racy right now. 37 laps into the book of 100. Something about fresh tires would do that to a person. Scott Williams is working his way up into the picture. Hanging out in that 6th position. There's Coulter taking a peek at the 24 of Jason Miz. He would love nothing more to be able to try to get that spot back. Just don't dent the truck. The 13 machine, Andrew, in that 10th spot. Mr. Holt got bounced all the way back to the 11th position here. Take a watch and see if he doesn't motor his way back up. Well, we got all kinds of trouble happening up here already. That will bring out the caution. Just got to see what the heck happened right quick. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Wow, almost put him over on his side. Let's go back here real quick. Move from a different view on this one. See what we can get, huh? We'll slow her down. Kind of looks like they were both going for the same spot, perhaps. Oh, man. The 14 went right through him, Aldridge. I don't know if he got any damage in that or not. He might have got lucky. He went right through the car or the truck. Well, that's going to bring out the first caution. And here come some of your leaders right now. Everybody. Different strategies. Now, the first 3 guys, Kazi, Andrew, Anthony. These 3, 7-lap tires. I should say 4. Jeremy Gibbs is the same thing. They were just in 7 laps ago. Mr. Watson is 0.75. He was in 7-8 laps ago. Will Cannon will be the first one coming out of the pits, and everybody else, all these guys, will be on fresh tires. Mr. Holtz back out into the 10th spot after getting a little touchy-feely with one of the other trucks. He did throw a caution, so I didn't really investigate to see who that was, but he did a heck of a job saving it, I'll tell you that. If it would have been anybody else, it would have been a caution, I believe. Well, let me just see here. Who can I bother? How about you, Mr. Kazi? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
I got you, Bobby.
You're looking pretty stout out there, my friend. How's that truck doing?
It feels pretty good.
Well, you look good. Well, your truck does. Your truck does anyway. No, looks like everybody's playing nice. So this could end up being a fuel strategy here before this is all over with. What do you think?
It could possibly be. It's gonna be close. I should have went in and got fuel right then, and that would have probably took the question of the fuel out of it. But I'm trying to save here. I'm turning off the truck, so we'll see.
All right, my friend, I'm going to let you go, and good luck. And everybody out there in YouTube land, I told them about your wonderful interviewing, and they can't wait. So make sure you at least get the top three.
I know,
right?
you done missed like 2 weeks of it.
I know. We're needing the Joseph Kazi interview. You hear me? Good luck, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
All these guys are an absolute blast. They truly are. Kazi was saying he wished he probably would have went in and took that fuel right there. Well, we'll see if it's going to make a big difference or not. We will find that out. Kazi, Andrew in the 13. Setting in that second position. Anthony, the 98, in third. Jeremy Gibbs, Eric, or Mr. Watts, Eric, whatever you want to call him. Let's do it again. Green flag in Michigan. Boogity, 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 and all that mess. Let's go, boys. And go when he is doing, man. Kazi got off to a great start right there. If he was saving fuel, you wouldn't know it by that start. Looking on the bottom, trying to take that second spot over is going to be Andrew. And the Lamborghini machine. And man, look at the hornet's nest behind him right here. Will Cannon leading the way up on that top side, trying to get around of Watts there. On the 0.75, who disappeared for a second and came back. But take a look at that, huh? Mr. Greg Holt, here he is. Up on the high side to number 3, the Hall of Famer himself. Working his way back up into the 5th position after being knocked all the way back to 12th. All right, if everybody can play nicely, we're going to go ahead and do what I said I was going to do earlier. So we're going to try to do this and get it out of the way. If you guys watching my broadcast, you know I like to have a lot of fun doing this. This is my version of the MaxspeedTV. Let's crank this mother up. ran so hard, they actually turned my cameras upside down. Still, Will Cannon's leading the show. If I sound like I'm out of breath, it's because I ran out of the man cave in the house to get me a monster and come back. So, ladies and gentlemen in YouTube, this monster's for you. Kazi is all over Cannon. Gotta take him low onto the bottom side to see if he can do anything with him. Right along with him right here. Up close and personal. Gonna go ahead and try to take him into the inside. This is exactly what his view is. And he's going to take it away from him. And here comes Anthony. Now he wants a little taste of the lead. And he has it. And here comes that Hall of Famer himself, Greg Holt. I knew he wouldn't be back there very long. He is trying to get that second spot away. Let's go on back a little bit. Will Cannon's hanging out in that sixth spot. Joshua Garthright, he's in fourth. He's trying to keep these guys back. The 24 machine, Miz. He's in the seventh, and you got the 14, Nathan Aldridge right there. He's sitting in the 8th position. And my man, Michael Coulter, hanging out in that 9th spot. And then Jeremy Gibbs in the top 10 right there. All the way up front, Greg Holt looks like he's going to be the new leader. He motors around these guys. There's a shot. Like I said, man, Greg Holt's one heck of a driver. I mean, he has won everything but a beauty contest. Very, very competitive and very good. He's not exactly running away with the show, I can tell you that, because there's 3 or 4 cats, if you're doing the game, right there on his heel. I'll tell you, Anthony right here, he is showing a strong, strong truck. That's a good-looking paint job. I like that. Let's see if we can see a little bit more on this. Well, that ain't gonna work. Let's try it this way. There he is. Max Speed. Whoa, the 88 goes for a ride. We just saw him jumping off. Where did he go? Good night. I'm trying to find him here. He's dropping like a rock. Let's go back and take a look at that. Let's get a front view of him. Better yet, let's watch him go for the ride. Looks like him and the 89 might have got tangled up, and away he goes. Gets a little airborne, but he keeps it off the inside wall. No harm, no foul. How he sprint cars it around, hops it right back on there like it was no big deal. A heck of a save by Joseph. We'll pop it back one more time so we can find out exactly what happened. And I think we can find out right here. Let's take a look. There it is. Touch, touch, touch. See ya. One more time. When you push these guys, and that's what happened right here. When you push these guys, you got to make sure your bumpers are square, guys. I mean, that's something that they really need to practice on, because if you're not square and you're pushing, well, you're going to send him off in the wild blue yonder, just like he did. Past the halfway mark, 54 out of 100 in the books. High Slide Racing League in Michigan. Everybody getting fuel, everybody coming in for the stops, every single one of them. Remember me told you it is going to be fuel, fuel, fuel? Well, all these guys are aware of that, and they know it. Who's going to come out on top? The Hall of Famer, Greg Holt. And while he's out on top, let's see if I just can't maybe perhaps say try to get him in here and see what's happening with the man, shall we? How about you, Mr. Holt? Bobby in the booth, you got me.
Oh, what's up, Bobby?
I'm telling you, you're strong, my friend. How's that truck doing?
All right. Hopefully we didn't get too much damage from that incident we had, but yeah, she feels good, man.
Well, it looks pretty good from the camera point of view. I don't see any issues at all. I mean, you're running really well. I know you got knocked all the way back into that 12th spot, and you motored your way right back up front again. So,
yeah. Well, that draft, I was just gonna try to save a little bit while I was back there, but the draft just pulls you up. So.
Yep. So, what do you think? We're over halfway here. You're gonna be able to. I'm telling you, man, this Anthony guy here behind you, he's got a strong truck.
Yes, he does. There's probably, I bet you, actually, there's like 8 trucks that are quick enough to win this thing. It's going to depend where you are and how much tire you got left at the end of it, I think.
I hear you, my friend. Well, you know what? I'm not going to bug you anymore. I'm going to let the old Hall of Famer get back in the saddle and see if he can bring this thing home.
Well, thanks, Bobby.
All
It was
right,
good
buddy.
talking with you.
All right. I just love messing around with them. Every driver has a unique little thing they like to do, or some of the drivers, they kind of like to pinpoint or point a nickname. And apparently this broadcast and tonight, it is the old Hall of Famer, Greg Holt. So if you want a fun league, join these guys. They'll give you a nickname, and it won't even cost you. 55 laps out of 100 in the book. We've had 3 cautions. One of them was a stage caution. 12 lead changes. Holt's on the top. Or I'm sorry, Holt is on the bottom. Anthony up top. Jason Miz. And the 24 machine. There he is, Nathan Aldridge. Up in the 4th position. And number 5, Christian Converse. That's your top 5 right here. Holt takes off like his pants was on fire. Getting out there to a pretty nice little lead right here, but I'm sure this draft's going to catch him, slow him down. They're going to catch him right up with him. Aldridge decides to do an evasive NASCAR maneuver and drops it down into the bottom right here, and he is going for that number 3 spot. It looks like he's going to take it, possibly. Well, Converse said, if you can do it, so can I, my friend. Here he comes down onto the bottom. 24. Jason says, I'm tired of you leading the race. I'd love to lead a couple. He's going to try to take him down on that low side. Ugh, they get a little close right there. He's not going to be able to do it. It's going to drop him back into the third spot. The number 7 machine, Evan. I don't know. I have no idea. I must start giving these guys my own names. But anyway, he's in that 7th position doing some serious fighting with Mr. Coulter right there that's in the 6th. Coulter's been running in the top 10 all night so far. He's got a pretty good truck too. And he's got a hell of a handsome guy on the side of it, in case y'all haven't noticed. Whoop. How's that for a track? Shows you right where the rubber's being laid down at. It's kind of neat. Still up front, it is Holt, but he's got Nathan Aldridge right there all over him. Nathan has not led anything yet tonight. Holt's led 14 laps. Converse has led 8. Talking about a little pushing and shoving. The max speed spoiler, I like it. He's going to ride right up on him. Maybe take a little bit of air off that wing. Get him a little loose if he can. Going for it on the inside? No, not quite. All of these guys are sticking together single file just about. Nathan's going to go up on that high side to see if he can do something. But still, Holt's leading the way. Converse is in third. Coulter looking at making a spot, takes it away from the 7 car. So he is up to that 6th position. 7's trying to get it back. Evans working his heart out to get it back. And then take a look who's into the picture here also. Steven Doziak Jr. Got a pretty good run running for him right there. The 37, James McCarson, he went out of the picture and came right back in it again. He's hanging out of that 9th spot. Will Cannon would just love to be able to take that away from him. Things are getting a little dicey up here right now. 62 out of 100 laps in the book, and here we go, working on 3 wide already. The 90 takes it and moves up. The 24 is right there. Here's where all your drafting comes into play. You don't want to get too racy too fast. You want to take care of those tires. It will get slickery, if that's even a word. It can get slick out there when you burn up your tires. Take a look right there. Coulter's worked his way up to the 5th position. And he's trying to get into that 4th spot if he can. Riding along with him. This is what he gets to look at. 1 on the bottom and a 1 up on the top side. I don't know why I'm so partial to this truck. I don't know what it is. Getting a really good run right here. Just got to be smooth. That's where it's at. He's got a whole rear view mirror of James McCarson right here. And not only that, you've got Steven. Wow, dumping down, way down in the bottom sides of 24, Jason Miz. He may lose a spot or two right here. I don't know what happened. No, there's a touch. There's another touch. That's going to send a few guys flying. And they still managed to hang on, folks. And also, Jason Miz, you're on my shit list because you just messed up my truck. I apologize for the language. He better not have put a wrinkle in my face on the side of that. I've got enough of them. That was a heck of a run right there. I mean, these guys did a great job. They kept it all together. Nobody really got beat around or nothing. Nobody got turned around. Let's go back and see if we can see this one more time. I'm about to go way back on this one. I got the technology. All right, there we go. I'm just going to see what kind of a view I want to go for. Let's see what we got right here. See what happens. We're riding along with the number one. Oh. Yep, it kind of looks, that's what happened. It looks like the 24 did move up in to Coulter there, I believe. I don't know, that's exactly how I'm seeing it. Kind of pushed him right up into the wall. May not, yeah, see right there it did. Shoved him right up into the wall, and then they beat and banged a little bit, and it looks like I've got some serious wrinkles on my side of my face on that truck. But they managed to keep it together and not spin out or cause any more damage to anybody else. So that was pretty darn right impressive. And everybody will be coming in again. Awful quiet out in YouTube land. Haven't heard anything from anybody. Y'all still with me? $67 laps out of 100 is in the books. Nathan Aldridge comes out number one. How about you, Nathan? Bobby in the booth, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, Bobby.
Hey, you're looking pretty stout out there, my friend. How's that truck running?
Yeah, just lucky so far. I got
nothing
net coated through when Andrew and whoever he hit got into it.
Right?
Probably should have ended my race, but we made it.
Well, you know what? It looked pretty good. I know you went right through the truck, and it didn't look like you had much damage at all, so... All right, you're heading in the pitch. You got work you got to do. I just wanted to say, hey, good luck, and hopefully we can talk to you soon.
Alrighty, thank you, buddy.
All right, buddy. Sometimes netcode can be your friend, and sometimes they can't. In this case, it was his friend. Lights out on the pace truck. You are watching High Slide Racing League here at Michigan on a Thursday night. MaxspeedTV. Bobby with all the hobbies. Broadcasting for you. PJ, I appreciate the kind words about all the professionalism, but son, there ain't a thing about me professional to save your life. I just wing it. I don't know what I'm going to say from 1 second to the next. But I appreciate the kind words. Real quick, let's take a look here. The 90 machine, Converse is on the bottom. The 42, which is 98. On my timing screen, that's going to be Anthony, which I can't pronounce his last name. And you got the wonder, the old guy, the Hall of Famer, the guy that can win anything but a beauty contest. Greg Holt sitting right there in third. Fourth, James McCarson. Fifth, Steven Doziak in the 05. And you got Will Weber in the 6th. Green flag. We're going to do it all one more time, folks. Let's do this. High Slide Racing League, Michigan, 69 out of 100 laps. Converse looked like he was shot out of a cannon. Jumps out, gets just enough steam to get out here in front to keep Holt back. Converse jumps down into the bottom side right there. Hops in that little train with Holt leading it. It's going to push him out there just a little bit further into the lead. And here comes the 37. You haven't heard nothing from him. He was being quiet as he could be. Started in the 18th position. Now he's sitting in the 3rd spot. James McCarson. Bringing Mr. Will Cannon back right there with him. And look who's back too. Michael Coulter. The last incident. Here he is again up into the 7th position. Man, he's like a rash. It won't go away. He is still up here fighting away. Glad to see it. Loving the truck scheme. Still mad at the 24 for wrinkling my face on the side of that, but we'll talk about that one later. A bunch of fireflies is what we got going on right here. Man, look at him go. 3 wide right here in the middle. Coulter looks like he was going to be in the middle, and he hops back up to the top side. Go on back a little bit further back here. Jeremy Gibbs on the top side. There's the 24 jumping up on the high side right there. Miz. Guy happy to be back racing. I was talking to him earlier today. Didn't get a chance to say a whole lot about him, but that's Doug. And the 67 machine. There he is. Solomons is the last name, I believe. Man, look at all these guys fighting for position. Every single one. Now, this is a tight race. Gonna go ahead and take a wide shot of this for a little bit as we're coming around. 73 out of 100 in the books. At some point in time, if you had a friend, you're going to need him more than ever right now, but eventually you're going to lose him. Wow, look at the 25 coming up out of nowhere right here. And that is going to be Brad Dove. And the Snap-on machine, which also has an MS MaxspeedTV logo in the bed of that truck, I believe. These guys are bringing a tear to my eye. Yep, MaxspeedTV, there it is. Into the 6th position, trying to hang on to it. Scott Williams is up in that high side, and it ain't going anywhere. Dropping all the way down to the bottom still is Dove. And he's bringing the rest of them with him. Whoa, the 24 takes it all the way down. Or they're way down. Oh, and he comes up and he hits the 37. Those two guys have locked together. It doesn't look like they're causing any more damage. Look at that. They were locked together all the way around. Yeah, let's go back and take a look at that mess. Now let's take a look right here. We're going to slow her down just a little bit. And I do believe, and it was the 24, I think. Where'd he go? There he... Oh, what happened? What'd I do? There we go. Real quick, back it up, sorry. He comes up and he slams into the 37, McCarson, and then he goes up into the wall and he just gets wrapped up with another driver right there. The good news is they didn't bounce off the wall and take everybody else out. They just, like, stayed up there. Riding right along, hanging on. Happy to be stuck with you, I believe, is the song by Huey Lewis. But anyway, they are stuck right there. Look at that. That is the 89 that's running around right there he's stuck with, which happened to be Joshua Garthright. They'll get him fixed back up, and they'll get him back out here, and we'll have at it again. Some guys have used their fast repairs. Some guys haven't. If they have a bad boy trailer here at High Slide Racing, it's a possibility a few seats might get filled. I have a little stern talking to. But here comes Converse and Mr. Holt. Bringing him down into the pit road. Looks like maybe, possibly, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if this is going to be the very last time or not, pit-wise. It will be very, very close. I told you guys it's all going to come down to pit strategy before this is over and fuel mileage, and it's a good possibility I actually might get lucky and got that one right. Wow, who comes out first, huh? Scott Williams. Out of the pits, he came out first. There's the 37. McCarson. Taking a look at his machine. I do believe he is all fixed up. Yep. He looks good from there. Looks good from there. Looks good. Looks good. Take a look. Yep. He's got a new ride. I think he's ready to rock and roll. High Slide Racing League here at Michigan. Look them up on the Facebook. Take a look at them, and but they have an awesome Facebook, by the way, and they have a very cool web page. Sign up if you want to run trucks with these guys. Fix setups. I'm sure they'd love to have you. Good bunch of fellas. Tell them Bobby sent you. Now you better not. They probably won't let you join. Oh, top 5. There you go. I'll just go down through them. Anthony. Mr. Converse in the 90 machine. Steven. Doziak. First time I did that. All night. I had to do it. It's killing me. He's going for the championship. The first one here so far. Who else we got? We got the 25 of Brad Dove in the 5th position. Nathan Aldridge right there, 2 in the 14 machine. He's another one going for the championship. Mr. Williams in the 82. Michael Coulter still hanging out in that 8th spot. I don't appear to have any more wrinkles, so he must be fixed up and ready to rock. Head on over to MaxspeedTV. Give them a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We got T-shirts, decals, wristbands. We got all kinds of stuff. 78 laps out of 100 in the books. It's getting down to crunch time, folks. Green flag one more time. Here we go. Michigan. Anthony off to a good jump right there. But you don't want to get too far ahead because this freight train coming at you right here will end up catching you. And here they go, down on the bottom to 25, Brad Dove. Coulter hanging down on the bottom side too right there. He is in that 4th spot. The two chase contenders, the highest ones in the race so far. Doziak and Aldridge. Fighting for those all-purpose special points. Every points count. Every bit. Everything you can get. Dove runs it hard way down into the bottom side. Trying to get that number 1 spot, and you've got Coulter right there. He's even going down lower, way below the white line, which is perfectly normal and legal to do here at Michigan. He's going to use the bottom part of that track to try to take the number 1 spot away, and he does so. 20 laps to go. Dove comes right back around onto the bottom side, pushes him up to the high side right there. Now, here's the smart thing. If you notice, watch Coulter. He'll come down on that low side right there, and he will actually pinch Brad Dove down there, and Dove will be forced to have to get out of it. Otherwise, they'll slide up and take each other out. So that's a pretty smart move there on Coulter. You can keep that guy pinned down there, and he has no choice but to get out of it because he can't turn. While all this is going on, Evan in the number 7 showing in 4th spot, and he's got a boatload of trucks behind him. James Satoyo in the 6th position, started 5th, having a really great run. Converse has led 22 laps. Whoa, trouble back here already. What do we got? The 16 and the 29. 16 goes right back up and beats the crap out of Holt. He takes a hard hit. Oh, the 24 comes in and slams Holt again. That'll bring out a caution. Let's see what happens. Where does it take place at? And right there it is. It looked to me like the 16 may have come down, possibly, or Netcode. We will investigate it. Comes right up the track, and man, he hits Holt. And I don't know how Mr. Weber got out of that. Just barely touched the wall. And then you got yourself another truck. I believe it's the 24 comes in out of nowhere and slams him again. Ouch. Riding along with Mr. Holt. And it should be one heck of a ride right here. You see the mess brewing up in front of him. And there it goes. All the way up the track. Nowhere to go. Blows the motor. He got hit so hard. He had nowhere to go. And he's going to try and get smashed again. Ouch. 17 laps to go. 7 laps on a lot of these guys. Now, I will tell you, without a doubt, the number 98, which is the 42, he's got 17 laps on those tires, and on that fuel run especially, he will not make it. He will have to pit. Leading them in will be Coulter. There he is. Gosh, what a handsome guy on the side of that truck. Wouldn't you all agree? He's only led 4 laps, but he has been up there all evening long. Got a lot of fine drivers up there that's with him. Looks like he is going to probably take, more than likely, right side tires and some fuel. Nope, he's going to take 4 tires. A lot of the guys shooting for that track position, as you can see him already pulling out and leaving. The 13 machine, he stayed out. Let's see. Yep. Andrew stayed out. The 075 of Watts has stayed out. Adam Gardner, the 56, he's also running for a championship. He stayed out. Joshua Garthright in the 89, he stayed out also. And here from Christian Converse in the 90 machine all the way back, they have fuel and they have fresh rubber. That is going to possibly play a part of this. I do not think these three or four guys up here is going to be able to hold off that new rubber. We will see. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Don't tell nobody. Again, you are watching High Slide Racing League here at Michigan on MaxspeedTV TV. Bobby with a whole lot of hobbies in the lobby, up in the broadcast booth. Appreciate everybody that's been watching so far. I appreciate everybody that's been talking to me on YouTube. I like chatting with you guys. It's pretty cool. Appreciate all the kind words you said about the broadcast and everything. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. But hang on, folks. This is going to be a real nail biter, a real knee slapper, tongue twister, whatever you want to call it. 14 laps to go here at the line. Like I said, these first four guys, they've got 9 and 10 laps on their tires. Everybody else has brand new tires. Let's see how that's going to pan out. The 13 machine, Andrews, down on the bottom. The 075 is up top. They will be bringing them down to the green flag. This is what we've been waiting for, folks. Hopefully, is it going to be able to stay green? We'll find out. Here we go, green flag. Here comes that number 1 machine down on the bottom. Trying to work his way up past some of these trucks. Has got some older tires. They are 3 wide up here right now. Hanging down here, Christopher Converse in that 90 machine. He's led 22 laps. He would love to lead a few more right here. The 13 machine seems to be going backwards a little bit. Might have to do with that tire wear. I'm not sure. Whoa, they got a little close right there with Coulter. He's still hanging on, though, making it tough. Everybody back here. This is where you got to have eyes in the sky. You got to listen to your spotter because you've got trucks all over the place. And we got trouble right there shooting right across your screen. That'll bring out a caution. Let's see if we can find out who and what that was. Let's take a look and see where this is at and where it started. Oh, there it is. Ouch. There's a little shot. Let's go back and see who did what, if we can. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a cockpit view here. The 075 comes right down, it looks like, and nails James Satoyo. And he goes for a nice little ride, trying to keep it off the inside wall. He's so close right there. And then he gets drilled. As I suspected, they were going to come into the pits, and they had really no choice to. This is getting interesting right now. Coulter Jr. running this paint scheme. He texted me. He says, "Hey, take a look at my truck tonight, mister." Well, I'm not going to brag or anything, but I'm kind of thinking possibly, just maybe my face might be bringing him some good luck on the side of that truck. What do y'all think, huh? I'd like to hope so. We're going to find out. I know that. Trying to see if there's anybody I can chat with right quick. There's a few guys that are in race control that I can talk to, and some guys that I can't. I'm starting to take that personal. Still looking. Let me see. Oh, not seeing anybody. Woo. Not seeing anybody I can chat with right away. I may just leave it alone. Some of these guys are not in our chat that are up here. I will tell you, though, Converse is no stranger to leading this race. He's led 23 laps. Coulter has led 5 laps. There's the 13 machine of Andrew. He's led a couple of laps. As far as tire wear goes, now Andrew's got 14 laps. He's going to be very, very, I don't know if he's going to make it on fuel or not. That's going to be real iffy right there in that 13 machine. I'll tell you, guys, you might want to keep an eye out on. And that will be right there, Nathan Aldridge. He's in that 14 machine. Up on the top side. Get rid of the pace car, the Mustang. Gonna get this thing finished and up into the books. Looks like it's gonna be 9 laps to go. The question is, can they keep 9 clean laps? Converse is down on the bottom. Coulter Jr. is up top in the number 1 machine. Does the 13 have enough fuel to go all the way? We're going to find out all this and more here in about 9 laps. One more time, guys. High Slide Racing League coming down to the crunch time right here. 9 laps to go. Converse takes off, gets a fairly decent jump, but like I said, you cannot run away from a draft. These guys will catch up with him at some point. Coulter right there, taking it onto the inside. Let's see what he can do. Is he going to be able to make that pass? Drives it down there hard. Looks like he's able to scoot right up in front of him right there, and he does. Now let's take a look here with Coulter. Or I'm sorry, with Converse. He's running right behind Coulter. He's going to shoot down to the bottom side. He kind of loses his momentum as he done that. And what does that do? Well, that's going to stick Nathan Aldridge right there. He's in third. He's going to be able to run right up and catch 90 of Converse right here, too. Everybody is trying to catch these cats. This is what you're looking at for Cartwright in that 4th position. Watching these guys doing in the battling. There you go. Converse is trying to shoot to the bottom side to take the lead away real quick. Let's see. Is he going to be able to do it? Looks like he may have him now. Whoa, they touch! Slams him up into the wall. That is a mess. Doggone it, I hated to see that happen. Let's go back and see what took place right here. You gotta back it up. And we're gonna take a look at it from Nathan. If I can find him right here, guys, and we'll get a better shot at what's going on right here. That looked like netcode to me, folks. I'm going to tell you right now. Let's move on up just a little bit more and see here. I believe that's netcode. What do y'all think? Tell me what you think. I don't know. I'm going to call that netcode. I really am. I mean, it did look like the 90 was moving upward. But I don't know. That, man, oh man. I don't know. I can't be too sure on that. I might be able to get a little better look right here. Let's see what we got. See, they don't even touch. So I'm going to call that netcode. I really, really, truly am. It's a shame. It sucks that that happened right there. That's for sure. But that's racing, apparently. Nathan Aldridge. The netcode was on his side, he said, in one accident that he was in. Said it worked out to his favor. This particular time, it did not work out in Coulter's favor or Converse. That 13 machine, still wanting to know, trying, hoping, see if he's going to have enough to make it all the way. It's going to be close. That's an absolute shame, I'm going to tell you right there. It did show, in my opinion, it did show that 90 machine right there. It showed him moving up. So he was offline, moving up, coming out of that turn. So if Netcode wouldn't have hit him, I don't think it would have mattered anyway. I think Coulter got a piece. I'm sorry. The 90 machine, Converse, I think he would have slid up and got a piece of Coulter there and would have shoved him right into the wall anyway. At least that's what it looked like in my point of view. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb broadcaster. We'll let the admins figure that mess out. Either way you look at it, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. It sucked for both drivers because they were up there going for the win. It's heartbreaking. So that's another guy I'm mad at that's got my face all damaged and beat up. But a heck of a job, though. I mean, these guys were running up there all evening long. Converse and Coulter both were doing a great job. I just hated to see that happen. But they'll figure it out. They'll get it straightened out. I'm sure it was nothing intentional by no means, but still, no matter how you look at it, it still sucks. But we got a race to finish here. And who's it going to be? Is it going to be Aldridge? Or is it going to be the 89 to Garthright? And how about McCarson right here in the 37? Does the 13 have enough fuel to finish this race? I'm pretty sure here in the next couple of laps, he's going to be sucking fumes. We all know Brad Dove puts on a show. Has he got what it takes to get down in there? The 82 of Mr. Williams, another one. Started 19th, setting into that 6th position. Kazi's worked his way to the 8th spot. Let's see what's going to happen, folks. One more time. High Slide Racing in Michigan. Are we going to be able to wrap this bad boy up? Aldridge takes off on a good jump right here. Garthright's hanging right there with him. It will be 2 to go at the line. Looking in the bottom, who's it gonna be? Garthright wants it. Is he gonna take it from him? Yes, he is. And here comes the 13. Nathan drops down real low. Now he's back up to the top side. Now that 89, he's gonna have to make that truck 40 feet wide. Nathan is all, whoa, trouble back here into the back. Is it gonna bring out a caution? He's up into the wall. I don't know if it will or not. We're going to keep it. Yes, and it does bring the caution out. Oh, let's see if we can find this mess. It was way back in here somewhere. There it was. And there it is. Back a little bit further, and we'll see what this happens. Yeah, that didn't even look pretty, did it? All right, let me see if we can find some guys to look at. Well, that ain't it. See what happens. Maybe we'll get a view here. Oh, yeah, they just all got together and did a tangle job right here, it looks like. That's not what we wanted to see. 16 trying to keep it off the wall. Kenny? No. One more time. Let's take a watch right here. They almost touch right there. And this time they all touch. And that was the end of that tune. Well, I'm telling you what, let's see what we got here. As much as I hate to do this, but I'm going to bother him anyway because it's fun. How about you, Nathan, Bobby in the booth?
Hey, what's up, Bobby?
Brother, you going to be able to hold these guys off for a few more laps here?
We're going to not do what we just did because that was Josh's race.
Yeah. try to
I don't
keep
know.
the fenders
I
on
need
it.
that. I need that Jimmy Johnson heart rate monitor right now because mine's through the roof.
I'm pretty sure it is. Just take a drink and unclench your fingers from that steering wheel and get the blood flowing so you ain't got that right white knuckle ride look thing going. Just kick back and
see.
relax, take a deep breath, and you got this thing, man. Just get yourself a good jump start, hit your marks, couple laps, you're home free, and I'll talk to you in the winner's circle, all right?
All right, buddy. Hope to see you there.
All righty, we'll talk to you soon, I hope. Now I got to make sure I put him back where I found him, because if I don't, I'll get in some serious trouble. Hopefully I got him back where he needs to be. It's a little nerve-wracking, I'm sure it is. It has to be. I mean, you've ran all the way, 90-some laps right here, coming down to about 2 laps left, and this thing's over with. I'll tell you, it's a shame to see what happened to these guys. All the way back, way back. He's still in the damage mode with my truck, and there he sits. Coulter had a very strong truck all night. Mr. Converse was another one, had a very strong truck all night. Centoyo's back out in the 21st spot, 7 laps down after being caught up in an incident. Lights are out on the pace car. One more time, folks. We're going to see what happens here. You've been watching High Slide Racing League at the Michigan International Speedway with your host, Bobby with too many hobbies, if you would ask my wife, from MaxspeedTV. We hope you've enjoyed the show so far. I hope I've not been too boring. I know these guys are putting on a pretty good show for us. I still got to know. That 13 machine, does he still have enough fuel? I'm told right around 20 to 24 laps, somewhere around right there, you're going to run out of fuel. But hopefully they had enough caution laps here. They're going to be able to finish this thing out. It's going to be very close. Now, Nathan Aldridge has got 16 laps on his tires. Garth Wright up top in the 89 machine. The 13, well, they've got 24 laps. We're going to see if that makes a difference right here. Green flag, here we go. Who's going to get the run? Keep it up close and personal right here. Whoa, they almost touch. Aldrich is still hanging on. Way down to the bottom comes Kazi. Whoa, they do touch right here. That's going to stick them into the wall. That's going to bring out a caution. Oh, well, let's take a MaxspeedTV instant replay and figure this mess out real quick. Looks like it's pretty simple. Oh. Let's take a look. Right there it was. It looked like, and I am not going to speculate until I know for a fact. So that's going to be simple. We're just going to go look inside his truck and ride along. There we go. Let's look and see. It looks like possibly the 13 might have come down on him right here. I don't know. That's what I'm looking at. Yep, that's exactly what it was. 13 came down. They hooked up. Smashes the inside of the wall. And, well, that's the end of that game. Oh, we're going to do it again. I know Joshua Garthright up here. He's like, for the love of God, can we get these last few laps in? I'm really getting low on fuel. We're going to find out. I know he's not coming in for fuel. but I am going to chat with him. How about you, Joshua? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Son, I'm telling you, you think we're going to get this race in? You going to be able to hold them off?
I'm shaking in my boots. I'm so low on fuel. I'm having to turn it off in the pace lap. So
I kind of thought so. You got to be sucking on fumes just about. So, all right,
yeah,
I'm not going to bother you anymore because you got to concentrate, shutting that thing off and starting it up and saving fuel. I just want to say good luck, my friend, and hopefully I can talk to you in the winner's circle here.
Yeah, if not, I'll catch you on the survivor circle.
Yeah, you will. Now, real quick, because I have a short mind, what team do you go back in?
G&G.
All right, brother. Good luck.
I think it's 3 men and Josh. That's what they've named it.
Oh, that's nice. Well, anyway,
yeah,
good luck, my friend. Hope you got enough fuel. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Told you guys he was going to be close on fuel, and he just flat out told us right there. He's shaking in his boots. Aldrich in the 14 machine, 16 laps. He's got plenty of fuel. Brad Dove in the 25 right there. He has plenty of fuel also. Not a problem. The 56 of Adam Gardner in the QVC machine. He has plenty of fuel as well. The 13, he is out of fuel. And Will Cannon, he's up in the 6th position. He has plenty of fuel also. Now, here's the thing. This is going to really suck. But if you notice, hopefully he can make it all the way. He might have got pushed. I don't know. But is he going to be able to make it into the pits? Because what that did, that just put another caution lap in. They may make him stop and just go ahead and get towed. But that just caused another caution lap right there, and that may have been the dagger and Joshua Garthright's chance to win this race. Not really sure. I mean, it's like a herd of turtles going down here. I know. We'll have to check that one out a little later and see what's going on with that deal. But what I do know, Garthright is on fumes. Does he have enough to make it? And if he don't and he runs out of fuel, is he going to take everybody out behind him? We're going to find out real quick. Again, nail biter. Nope, they're not ready. They've thrown the caution one more time. I do believe this time they might. I'm not sure. I noticed the caution. Yeah, pace lap lights are out on the pace truck or car, whatever the heck it is at this point. All I noticed, Garthright have enough fuel. Aldrich, all he wants to do is get ahead of him. If he can get ahead of him, he's going to be okay, I think. Because if Garthright runs out of fuel, man, whoo-wee, he's going to take a lot of boys out. We're going to find out right here. This is it, I hope. Final time. High Slide Racing League in Michigan. Coming down to the wire right now. Apparently, the pace car has absolutely flipped out. I'm not sure what just happened right there. I don't get it. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, he finally got out of here. All right, what's going to happen? Does the 89, does he have enough? He jumps out to the bit of a lead. Of course, the 25 doing a little pressuring right here on the bottom. You do not want to be behind Garth Wright. You don't want to be behind him if he's going to run out of fuel. Brad Dubs shooting it down. Whoa, trouble again. And here comes the caution one more time. For the love of God. Garth Wright, I'm pretty sure, has had enough of this. I don't know. Let's go back and see what this mess was all about. Gonna back it up a little bit. Let's see if I can find him. If he didn't pop out already, there he is. Let's take a look right here. Best way to figure this one out. I don't know. I can't even call that one. I swear I can't. One's going down, one's coming up. You still got the if you look closely, guys, you've still got the light between these trucks right here. See, they've not touched or hit or nothing. And now it shows them turning. So I don't know what the heck. I don't know. It's kind of crazy if you ask me. I know the 56 went for a nice little ride. You guys can tell me, what do you think, huh? You guys think that's a little bit of net code going on, or two guys fighting for the same spot? You let me know what you think. But I tell you what I do think. I'm pretty sure this gentleman right here and the 89, I bet he don't have a teaspoon of fuel left. Brad Dove started 11th. Here he is in the second spot. Sporting the MSTV logo in the back of the trunk of that truck. Appreciate that. Looks good. Strong. Very strong truck he's got, too. Made some great moves down in the bottom side to get where he's at. He's not afraid to drive it in and drive it in there hard either. Now, he's got 16-lap tires and fuel runs, so he is absolutely fine. Everybody else has about the same behind him. Now, Will Cannon, he's running for the championship. Not to mention Steven Doziak. He's also running for the championship. These guys are needing points. That's what they care about right now. Points more than the win. So we're just going to have to see what's going to take place of that. There he is. He started 20th, and he's in 5th. Now, I'm a little sad because he always ran the Dunkin' Donut machine, and he decided not to. Still a good-looking paint job. I'll give him that. The 89, he said he was nervous. And I bet he's really nervous right now. PJ Patrick said the 19, or I'm sorry, said that he is sweating it right now big time. Yes, I am sure he is sweating it. If he pulls this off, it's going to be a dadgum miracle, I'm telling you. Well, let's see what happens one more time. Cross your fingers. I'm sure Joshua has to. He'll be Fred Flintstoning it if he needs to get that truck across his finish line first. Does he have what it takes? Does he have enough fuel to do it? The Mustang bringing him down into the final turn, it looks like. Here we go. Let's get up close and personal right here, the High Slide Racing League. Again. Can Garthright in the 89 stick it out there and keep it and not run out of fuel? That's what we're all hoping and praying, and I'm sure he is too. Gets out a really nice lead right now, but like I said, Mr. Excitement, Will Cannon here, he yums. But the 25 right there, Mr. Dove. Gotta take a shot into the inside. Does he have it to take? Yes, he does. Can he do it? You want to be careful. Looks like he has, I don't know. He's not ran out of fuel yet. One to go, final lap. Does Garthright have enough fuel to catch him and take this win? The 25, Brian Dove, is in front. Well, they touch, they go into the wall, and everybody's wrecking. Who's going to come out on top of this mess? I got no idea. It's showing. I'm not sure, folks. I swear I'm not. It's showing Watts 075 right there. He's the one that came out on top of all this mess. Let's go back and see this one more time. If I can. First, I got to find everybody. A lot of them might have popped out of the screen already. Let's see. Let's go all the way back. There's where all the trouble starts. Still looking, trying to find. Here we go. Let's try it right here, see what we get. 08. Will Cannon. Let's see what we can do right here, folks. There it is. We're going to go up one more. Going for a block is what it was, it looks like. They just got together, a little bit of a racing thing going, I suppose. Look at all three of these guys slide right on through. No big deal. And look at this guy coming full steam ahead, going through everybody. Thank you very much. I certainly appreciate it. God bless. Have a nice time. Take care. Good seeing you. And he's going to cross the finish line first. Gardner's going to come in second. Aldridge is going to finish it out in third, looks like. Nice. All right, guys, stick around. I'm going to try to get some of these guys in here and give a little chat with them, hopefully. You are watching the High Slide Racing League here in Michigan from MaxspeedTV. We will be right back. Don't nobody go anywhere. We're back, High Slide Racing League in Michigan. Finally, we have got ourselves some winners 1, 2, and 3, bringing up the number 3 guy. He might be third tonight, but he's number 1 in all our hearts. Nathan Aldrich, talk to me, son.
What you want to know? That was the most wild race I've ever been in.
Well, it was pretty darn exciting, I'll have to say that much. Now, look, you finished the highest one here for the chase, so you got some good points out of it.
No, Adam's ahead of me for the chase, but I think I beat him on the stage points.
Yeah, stage points, you got him. But hey, I mean,
that
everybody
nuts,
took each
though.
other out, look like, you know?
Leading with, 3 to go after the 2 in front of me wrecked each other. And then Josh beat me that restart. I got him on the next one. Then he beat me again. And then that was nuts.
Well, anyway, you come home third, not too awful bad. Anybody out there in YouTube land that you want to thank before I let you go?
My girlfriend, my awesome spotters. You put on an awesome broadcast. All of our troops, because that's who my paint scheme was for tonight.
And it was a good-looking paint scheme at that. Well, hey, get out of that rig, kick back, drink yourself a cold one, get the blood flowing back in your knuckles. And we'll catch you next week, my friend. We'll do it again.
Alrighty, thanks, buddy.
All right, pal. Have a good one. Number 2, Adam Gardner. Where you at, my friend?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, you know what? It's going pretty well. Man, was that just like nuts or what?
I gotta tell you, I can't believe I finished in second. I was kind of hoping that the 75 was gonna run out of gas there at the end, but I didn't get that lucky. But I'll take lucky enough with this. Definitely could use the points.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're sitting pretty right now. I mean,
yeah,
you didn't win it, but you came in second and you got points. And that's what you got to do to be a champion.
yeah, and I don't think I got any stage points tonight. The strategy just didn't work out right for that. But God, yeah, considering what it was looking like there, 3 laps to go, me and the 14 had got together, and I thought I was finishing 20th, 15th, 20th at that point, but I don't know, just had to go right this time.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well for you at least. Well, congratulations on number 2. Is there anybody out here you want to thank before I let you go?
Thank my wife for letting me race.
That's always important.
For going ahead, helping out with taking care of that, and Dove Farm for their support, and appreciate you bringing it to everybody.
Well, hey, not a problem. I appreciate you guys running like crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely a wild one, and we'll definitely take it. Yeah, looking forward to next week though. A little bit of the pressure's off.
Yep, points is great, my friend. Well, good luck. Take it easy, relax, and we'll catch you next week. Alrighty.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. Take care. All right, the big kahuna, the number 1, the dude that won, the main guy. Talk to me.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. Would you please tell me how you pronounce your first name?
Eric.
I thought it was. I've been
Yeah,
so
it's
damn
Eric with the
nervous
K.
watching you guys race. I forgot half your guys' names anyway. I'm gonna tell you, it had to be nuts. Your point of view, I watched you dogging in and out, dodging trucks and everything else. You just, excuse me, pardon me, take care. Oh, sorry about your luck. Hey, take it easy, and went right into the checker flag, and you won this thing.
No kidding, man. It was just running, and I didn't qualify. I just wanted to run with the pack and see what I could do. This is my second race with you guys. So I just right place, right time.
Well, I mean, you're up there fighting there up top there for quite a while, actually. I mean, you were up there dangling, fighting out with the big boys, quite a bit tonight in this race. So you definitely know how to get around Michigan. I can tell you that.
So much fun. I had a good time.
Well, I had a good time broadcasting, and I'm sure the other guys had a good time too. You only led 2 laps, but you know what? You led the most important one. Well,
That's
I'll take
right.
that
Got
back.
the last
Let me bring
2.
that back. You led 1 lap, and it was the most
One
important
lap.
one.
You said it was just weaving and dodging right there at the end.
And you did a heck of a job. I'm going to tell you, it was pretty darn right
thank you.
impressive.
Thank you.
All right, my friend. Anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
Absolutely. I have to thank my wife for letting me come out here and race with you guys, and thank my brother Jeremy Gibbs for turning me on to this. And of course, thank you guys for having this. This is a lot of fun.
You know, it's a lot of fun, and it can be kind of like anything else. A hobby can be kind of expensive, but it just grabs you and yanks you right in, doesn't it?
It really does.
Especially when you win a race.
No kidding. I'm happy. This was a lot of fun.
All right, my friend, congratulations. You take care, relax, take it easy. You got a win underneath your belt. What a way to start for the second race with these guys. Take it
Absolutely.
easy,
Thank
relax, and we'll catch you next week, all right?
All right. You take care.
All right, buddy. See you later. Well, that's it, guys. We finally got this puppy finished. And who was your winner? Eric Watts was your winner. Second race with these guys, and he comes out winning it. That's pretty doggone awesome, wouldn't you say? Look, I appreciate each and every one of you guys that's been out here watching this race. I certainly respect these guys, these drivers. I respect you guys out here for talking with me. I appreciate it. Your support means a lot. Thanks a lot. Hope you had some fun with us. If you did, go over to MaxspeedTV, give a thumbs up, give a hey. Say that idiot Bobby, you know, he's all right. But if you had fun, let them know. If you haven't subscribed to MaxspeedTV, go ahead and subscribe to us. My God, I can barely get the words out. Anyway, that's it. It was High Slide Racing. Congratulations, Eric Watts, on the winner. We'll see everybody again next Thursday night. We're going to do it again. In the meantime, everybody be safe. See ya.